Hello, this is Wmpyr. For today's lesson, I'm going to go ahead and use the stick just because I feel like it's easier to understand and demonstrate with the stick instead of a knife or empty hand. I have my buddy right here. As you can see, they are holding a knife. Okay, see? And the idea here is super simple, okay? We want a simple idea, and that is, if I hit them on the head, boom, right here. Yeah, that's a powerful shot. Crack them on the head, but you can see I'm also very, very close or in range of their knife. So if I hit them on the arm, I'm a little bit further away, but not that far away. They might still be able to reach me, okay, because I'm only this much further away. So that's why with a force-to-force block, I tell you guys, hit the weapon, okay, not the arm, not the head. The weapon allows me to be the furthest away from their weapon. So therefore, if I hit the weapon, I get to move back big time, get to move away big time, so it is the safest for me. If I hit the arm, I'm a little bit closer, so it's a little bit more risk. If I hit the head, it's a lot of risk because I'm that much closer. So that's the logic there, okay? It's super simple. You don't want to risk it, so therefore it only makes sense to hit the weapon. Now the second reason that it makes sense is because the leverage, when I look at the leverage of this, I have the most power here. I could push this when I'm here. If I'm trying to push here, it's harder. And if I'm trying to push here, it's the most difficult. So the further away I am towards the end here, the more leverage I get. So let's look at it this way. You push my stick here, I'm the weakest. Okay. You push here, I got a little bit more strength. You push here, I have the most strength. So that's why you see in fencing, after they hit swords, they bring it to here. Why? Because this is where I'm strongest. Imagine this is heavy. Okay, this is heavy and I gotta push this thing. Pushing it like this, and that's hard. That's the hardest way to do it. But right here, if I push, that's the easiest because that's pretty much the same as this. Pushing it like this, right? Pushing it right here. So it makes sense, once again, if all I want to do is this is coming right at me and I want to push it offline, then it makes sense, once again, to hit the weapon, not the arm or not, closer to the body. Right on the weapon. So both ways, both of those reasons, it makes sense to hit that, all right? Now the next thing I have to explain to you guys is this. In Filipino martial arts, we do this kind of thing. Boom, 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 right? And I didn't go super fast, but you can go really, really fast with that, right? But the thing is, if I don't care about this guy, then I could do that. I could do that. I could just go to town, boom, 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 bam, bam, powerful backhand, powerful strike this way. I can do all that, right? If I don't care about them, but I should, because they can hurt me. They have a knife. They have the potential to hurt me. So I need to care what they do. And if I do care, then I have to defend that. I can't trade shots. I can't let that come in. So then if I'm doing this kind of this kind of hit, it takes too long. And all you got to do is, this is for indoor training, but you can make an outdoor version of this and, you know, put it outside from a tree and then try it. Do your angles of attack. Boom, boom. Go as fast and as hard as you can and have that thing swing back at you and try defending it. It doesn't work. What happens is, you saw what I did right there. It's this kind of hit. Boom, boom, boom. It's not this. It takes too long. So you're gonna be doing that. Okay? Why? Because I need to defend against that. So then this starts to make more sense from a fencing type of point of view. So what I'm doing here, as I strike this, and then it's going to come back. And as it comes back, I want to position myself. I don't want to stay here where it could just come back and hit me. So I position myself. So I'm reading, I'm watching this, position myself to where I'm out offline. I hit it. I'm not hitting the weapon because it's going to fall out, but I'm hitting here as close as possible to the weapon. But I'm hitting on the styrofoam just because, you know, if I keep hitting this, it's going to be clanky and it's going to fly out and break a window or something. So I'm hitting this, and not hard because this is indoor training. So I'm hitting this to get it offline, and then from here, boom. See, my strikes, my angles of attack is very compact. So even when I'm attacking, it's very fencing-like, because if I do one of these, he's already coming back. I don't have time. You have to do it that way. You have to. So if there is going to be an exchange, which in real life, I don't know why they're just going to sit there. They're going to attack me. So if there is that, then I have to make my angles of attack compact. I need to. Once again, there may be a situation where I'm in charge and large, and so in that case, I could use that momentum, and then I could just fully, boom, go to town, you know, doing what you normally see in these Filipino martial arts videos. But until then, I need to fight much, much smarter, and therefore that's where the fencing comes in, and it makes sense in many ways. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.